Hello to all the people who find this video. My name is Jasmine and I want to share a part of my story with you, as I know that some of you will really need to hear this. I'm 28 years old and my childhood was very traumatic. My mother has a mental illness, a very bad mental illness, and I got abused not only by my mother, by other people too, in very aggressive, very bad ways for the first 14 years of my life. The thing is, as this happened to me, and I know that I'm not the only one, like almost everybody got abused in some way, even if it's only been with words, but like almost everybody got abused in some way. So I feel like many people of you can also relate with this. The thing is, like, I want to explain you what happened. As my mother started abusing me when I was 6 years old, I think. I can't tell exactly anymore. What I did was I started abusing my siblings. I did the same things with them as she did with me, because she made me feel inferior. So I needed to feel superior somewhere, and I didn't know anything else. I didn't know how to get up. I didn't know how to get what I want, because this was the only way that I learned how you get what you want, how you get other people to do what you want, how you get them to give you love, to help you or whatever. So yeah, I started abusing my siblings, I started abusing other people. I hit them like with my fists, with everything. With my feet, I kicked them very hard, very aggressively, and I felt good with it back then, because it gave me some confirmation that I am strong, that I am somebody, because my mother made me feel like I am nothing. Yeah, and the thing is, I never really felt loved, never. And when I was 12 years, I asked myself a very important question. I asked myself, like, why is nobody loving me? And why is nobody staying with me? And then I was thinking, and I came to the conclusion that I'm doing almost the same things that my mother is doing with me, that I do not like about her, which make me not like her. So I decided that I want to be different. I decided that I want to have a good life. I decided that I want to get out of this circle. Why do I say circle? Because what my mother did with me was not because she's a bad person. It was because she went through something that made her act like that. She probably experienced the same thing on another level, but she also experienced abuse. So she got stuck in the circle that I was in for the first 12 years of my life. And this is the thing that I really want to tell you guys. No matter how bad shit was that you went through, no matter how hurt you were, no matter how abused you have been, you do have the power to stop this circle. You can decide any day that you want to have your good life, okay? So how do you get there? How do you get to your good life? Yeah, the thing is, in the beginning, it's very hard. You have to take step by step, because you evolved patterns over a long time, and those patterns are very deep within you. They are subconsciously within you. So what you have to do is you have to train your mind. You have to have a strong head. You have to really be there with your mind and your head, and to decide consciously not to act the way that you always do. And this is very tough, because when you have been abused, you feel like You do not have the power, you do not have the control. So when you get in a situation that somehow reminds you that you might lose power or control again, you get in a mode that's called fight, flight, or freeze. This is like a survival mode. So in this time, your conscious mind is not working really anymore. You're working with your subconscious mind. Like everything in your body is on surviving, on not being put interior. Again, I hope I pronounced this right. I do not speak English regularly, but never mind. So where have I been? Yeah, in this mode, you get automatically in this mode, and it is tough. It is tough to stop yourself, like to put a stop there. This can be a word, for example. If you feel like, okay, I'm getting in this mode again, you really can probably say like stop, or you can use anything else like snip with your fingers, or put your hands on your heart, or whatever. It's just one thing that you do that reminds you, take a break now, take a break. And when you get there, that you are able to tell yourself, take a break, when you are in the survival mode because you feel like probably being abused again in some way, you almost got there. Because when you do this, you have the possibility to react in a different way. You have the possibility to say, okay, now I do not want to react like this. I want to react in another way. So what is also important is when you are not okay with a situation that's coming again and again, probably with your partner, with a loved person, a fight that's coming again and again, and you feel like you lose control when you fight with this person because something's triggering you, something makes you feel like, oh my god, somebody who loves me is going to hurt me again, that this is, wow, this is not working, or this is so horrible or something. You have to have the resources to know how to react differently. So this is what I mean by you have to take step by step by step. Pick one situation that's that's affecting you the most. That's what I wanted to say. And start with this. Start with learning to say stop. Start with learning to say I take a break. I breathe. I come back to myself. I reactivate my conscious mind. I reactivate my prefrontal cortex. I don't know if that's the English expression. Okay, and then you have looked for resources, probably on YouTube. Probably you have read something. Probably you have read something about communication without conflicts. I can really recommend this so badly to you. And when you have the resources, you can start to train yourself to react differently in this one situation. And the thing is, this is going to be hard because it's a lot of patterns that you have to put away, and it's a new pattern you have to evolve. And if there's a trauma behind, it takes even longer to integrate the new pattern in your life, you know. So yeah, you have to look for some resources. This is like the second step, and I can tell you guys in the beginning it's going to be so weird and so strange when you react in another way, because you are like on a totally new ground, you are in a totally new situation, you do not have the skills yet to really do this. So you have to do it again and again and again until you feel comfortable with it. And I swear you, whatever it is, if you repeat it regularly, you will make a pattern out of it, and it will become you. It will become you. So this is how you create your good life. I hope you can follow me. If not, just contact me over my homepage or write me a DM or something if you want to talk about this topic. Also, leave me some comments. I would be very happy to just get your thoughts on this too. And if you feel like you can relate with this, if you feel like, okay, it's enough, I'm always blocking myself because of what I have gone through in my past, I'm blocking my good life, I'm not seeing my inner diamond, I'm not making it shine, but I do want to so badly, I really want to do this. So if you feel like that and you want help, you can also text me so we can have a free talk on Zoom for first, and I can show you how I can help you with this process. I would love to get to know you personally. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Goodbye.